India's market is the fourth largest market in the world. Among the developed economies, India is one of the top growing markets in the world. Every month in India, a lot of IPOs come into the market. But whether every IPO is good for you or not needs to be determined by you. In this video, I am going to quickly cover a very interesting company called Manforce Condoms. Push it, Manforce Condoms is the product. The name of the company is Mankind Pharma. Now first understand the business of this company. It is the India's fourth largest pharmaceutical company in terms of domestic sales and the third largest company in terms of the sales volume. You already know its top product, Manforce Condoms. You might have even used it also. It is the category leader when it comes to male condoms with a market share of 29.6%. This company is also a category leader of pregnancy detection kits and goes by the brand name of Prega News. It holds a market share of 79.7%. Further, it is also a category leader of emergency contraceptives and holds a market share of 61.7%. If you closely look at this P&L statement of this company, you can easily see revenues growing at the rate of 6% and 25% in 2021 and 2022 respectively. Further, the company has a very strong EBITDA margin of around 24 to 26%. That means this company knows how to do business operations. If you look at the ROE, which is return on equity, they have a very healthy ROE of around 25 to 30%. Such a kind of ROE is very rare to find in companies. Now quickly understand about the industry overview. If you look at the current healthcare expenditure as a percentage of GDP by India, the number is trending around 3%, which is quite low when compared to economies like US, UK or Brazil. In this also, pharma spend is just around 0.6%, whereas when you talk about US, the pharma spend is around 2.5 to 2.6%. If you look at this chart, the global pharmaceutical market is going to be valued around $1,600 billion by 2027, out of which India would be having around $35 to $40 billion value. Although India is a very small market, but still it is growing at a CAGR of 12.25%, which is a very healthy CAGR. Now you need to understand that Indian pharmaceutical market is primarily a generic drug driven market. Here the top 10 companies like Dr. Reddy, Cipla, Elchem hold a market share of around 43%. The generic driven is growing at a CAGR of 10.18% and it holds around 96 to 97% of the market. The rest market is the innovators driven market. Even the government has taken various initiatives like Ayushman Bharat program, production linked incentive schemes to boost domestic manufacturing and subsidized medicine schemes to cater to the demand of low-cost generic medicine. If you look at this category-wise sales chart, you can see that the total market is valued for around 206 billion rupees, out of which the maximum share is being held by VMS category. Condoms as a category is growing at a CAGR of 1.36%, whereas pregnancy kit detection is growing at a very healthy CAGR of 19.97%. And in both of these categories, Manforce is the leading company. Now coming to the third section of this video, which is objects of the offer. Mankind Pharma is raising around 4326 crores through this IPO, and this is majorly done to give an exit to its existing shareholders. The total expenses of this IPO is around 171 crores, out of which 102 crores is used to pay fees to book running lead managers and the commissions, and the remaining expenses is used for things like listing fees, advertising expenses, legal counsel, etc. But you need to understand that existing shareholders want to sell their shares to the general public. It might be an opportunity for you or it might be a sign of caution for you. Lastly, we'll cover the risk factors. Number one is that it is a company majorly dependent on their manufacturing units and R&D units to release new products into the market. So any slowdown to these units will definitely impact the business. Second is any delay or interruptions in the supply of raw materials by the third party will directly lead to increase in the prices and will hamper their business operations. Third would be any stricter norms regulating the marketing practices of the pharma company by the government is going to impact their operations. Fourth, exposure to price control by the government is very high, which can directly impact their operations in a negative manner. Fifth, inability to effectively forecast the demand will lead to a lot of pile up of inventory, and dead stock will definitely affect their margins. 6 would be the pricing competition from competitors to keep the lowest prices, for which the company might not respond properly. 7, counterfeit drugs is a major blockage for any company, as it can directly affect the goodwill and the results of the operations. Finally, 8 would be any product can cause serious side effects which will directly impact the brand image of the company. So that's it about this video. In case you find this video insightful, definitely check out my previous videos covering the IBIXcash and MobiKwik IPO. The link is at the top. Just a friendly piece of advice: don't invest into IPOs as a way to make quick money. Rather, be a cautious investor, study the facts in detail, and then take a conscious decision. Well, if you're planning to apply for this IPO, I wish you good luck. The IPO opens up on 25th of April. I will see you in the next video. Please do like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so that you can continue to get more insightful videos, and I will continue to get the motivation to make more such videos. Thank you.